Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Chakra Wisdom Tarot, if I can get it in frame, by Tori Hartman. Pickup included. There is websites here. Oh wait, where are you? There you are. Artwork by Katrina Sokolova. Almost forgot that. There are websites for them. ToriHartman.com and WatkinsPublishing.com. Hopefully that's focusing. Go ahead, freeze frame if you want that information, of course. Supportive Oracle Cards. Spellcasting Oracle Cards by Flavia, Barbara, and Lizbeth. There's a website for them too. SheWhoIsArt.com. Focus! Is it focused? Yeah, I think it is actually. Cool. Do as you wish with that information. What do we have for Sagittarius? I think I have to invest in higher quality cards, I'm telling you. I think I used mine too much. All right. What do we have here for Sagittarius? Smack, 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 smack. Is that it? Ooh, okay. Okay, the first thought is this can go better. This can go better. Okay. The first card I'm noticing that seems to be the strongest is the Three of Cups. So it's a friendship or a friendship-like energy. They might technically be your partner or a family member, even if it's a coworker. But it's kind of like an energy you don't always jive with, but when you do get along, you get along very well, if that makes sense. Like, when you're on the same page, you're right there, you're both good, bam, everything's wonderful. When you're off center, okay, it's not like you're always on the same page, but once in a while you are. I think that's the best way to put it. Once in a while, you're right on the same page and things go really well. Your feelings aren't apparent to them. Because I feel like sometimes it goes really well, other times not really so good. And I'm getting, even though this is an acquaintance of yours, some type of friendship, could even be your partner is what I'm getting. You're very conflicted about certain things they do. Every now and then they just do something that really just rubs you the wrong way. And you just really, it's kind of sticks in your craw, if you will, just kind of sticks in the back of your brain, like, kind of like, all right, today I'm not having the best day, so maybe I'll just avoid them. Not like they're doing anything wrong, but just because once in a while or when I'm having a bad day, this reminds me of my mom a little bit, because like when you're having a bad day and you don't want to talk about something, she asks 50 questions about that one subject, and it's like, really? The one day I really don't want you to ask about that subject, and that's the only question you have in your life? Come on. Is a trait she had. I don't know what that was about, but my sister does it once in a while too. Apparently she passed it down. I hope I don't do it. But it's kind of like, I'm just going to avoid them so that way it's not even a factor. They can't ask me those questions if I'm not there for them to ask me those questions. And I'm conflicted about this energy. Like, sometimes really good, other times it's like they aggravate. It's like they aggravate you. They're aggravating. Not like it's that bad. Like, I know it's the Five of Wands, but I feel like it's more of an aggravation. I think that's why I'm coming forward with that analogy. It's kind of like, love my mom. Just once in a while she would be down that road with those questions and be like, just can't today. So I would just avoid her. Still love her. She still loves me, but, that's, I think that makes sense. Like, it's not like a bad energy. It's just like once in a while, it's kind of like they just do things that's kind of like, I just can't do that today. I just can't do it today. Now, this energy does not seem to understand that whatever they're doing is obnoxious or getting on your nerves, which also might be kind of foreign to you. Kind of like, well, how would you not know that's obnoxious? Like, how would you not? Same analogy, I don't know. Like, are you trying to get on my nerves? Like, why are you doing that? You got this Four of Wands here. I feel like we can do a little better with this. But part of me is kind of like, do I want to bring up this subject? because I'm almost like, I could bring this up and it could just make things worse. It could create an argument. Although, if you don't bring it up, it doesn't have a chance to heal and get better. I feel like this energy is oblivious to what they're doing that's getting on your nerves. It does seem like it's more communication driven, because I'm getting this Knight of Swords with the Chariot. And to them, they might just be going on about something, almost like, autopilot, they're just going on about something, and you don't really care for how they're saying it and what they're doing. To you, it's obnoxious. They're just kind of autopilot, just kind of like blah, 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 blah. Not really soaking in your response. Even if it's a negative response you have once in a while, they're just kind of taking it like, well, that's par for the course. It doesn't really, like, to them, it's not a big deal. They don't realize that they're aggravating you the way they are. And I feel like it's just going to keep going. It could even get worse with this card. This is the challenge card for them to change this behavior. More than likely, you're not the only one who finds this behavior obnoxious and aggravating. And maybe the more people who say something, the more chance this person has to do things differently. I don't think you're alone in this boat feeling like whatever the behavior is, you are definitely not the only person who doesn't like it. But I feel like they're just almost oblivious to their own situation. If nobody says anything, or it may even be more impactful that it's you, because you might mean more to this person than you realize. And if you say something, they might listen to you more than they would listen to someone else, because you do have an impact on them. So if you bring this up and you just kind of say something, especially because I feel like Sagittarius is very tactful, kind of like you'll wait for the right time to say something, and then you'll step away so that they can think about it and it doesn't become like a banter. I feel like Sagittarius is good at that. Kind of like you need something to say, you wait for the right moment, you kind of drop it off, and then you leave. Which, for this situation, is very good, because then they can't really banter back and forth with you, and then they got to sit with it for a minute and be like, wait, what did the Sagittarius say? Why would they say that? What are they talking about? That. Well, I mean, yeah, I can see how that would be aggravating. Like, is it that bad, though? Like, they really needed to say something? They're not going to change this. You have an effect. You have an effect on them. I don't know if you realize that, but your opinion matters to them. When you say something, they listen to you, they hear you. You have a choice. You don't have to bring this forward. I feel like that's very prominent in this reading. It's elective. It's very elective. If you don't bring it forward, I feel like we're going to get the Ten of Swords. I'm going to be less and less happy with what's going on. It just seems to be more of an aggravation as I keep going forward. I feel like what's an aggravation today can be a very big hurdle tomorrow. And this is the time to deal with it. I feel like something that's an aggravation today, it'll happen in the future at a point in time which is really unhelpful. I don't know, it might drive a wedge between you and this person that you don't really want. It might drive a wedge. It might drive a very strong wedge between you and this person that you don't really want, is what I'm getting. If you do bring it forward, though, I do feel like there's 3 cards I'm seeing. Well, 2 cards. Still got the Two of Pentacles, because it's like a long-term decision. If you're going to deal with it or not, it has a long-term impact, is what I should say. You get the reconciliation. Things will go better with this person. And they also get healing. And I feel like it's important. It's good for your connection with them, and it's good for their connection with other people, because this is actually, it comes across as aggravating, but I do feel like it's something that really needs to go better. And it's kind of like, they can start fixing it now, or things can get worse, and, well, things can get worse. I just keep getting that. Things can get worse. Maybe aggravating now, but it seems like it's worse later. If you bring it forward, they have a chance to heal and correct it before it gets worse. And I do feel like you'll get closer with this person, because they do listen to you. Especially, I feel like the send-off is really important. You wait till the right moment, you say what you need to say, and then you kind of exit. And then they got to sit with it for a minute and think about it for a minute. And I think that's very important. I do think that's very important. It's kind of a good thing, I think. I don't know how it sounds coming out of my mouth onto this video, but, you know, to me it feels like it's a good thing. You can have a much better outcome. There's the third card. These are the last cards. This is where it could go. You could be a lot happier. You could be a lot happier with this person in this situation. If you decide not to, it's your business, but you're always going to have this little air of discontent with them. There's just going to always be that air of discontent. It can be better. I'm not saying it can be perfect. I don't know about perfect. Better. It can be better. You can be a lot happier. You could be a lot happier. I'm not going to pretend it's going to be perfect, because I don't think it'll be perfect. But it can be better. Better's better, right? All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.